Alright guys, Galen here back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. It is the next night. We're going to see on. It's very late, it's very like 12:39. This might be the only episode tonight. I'm really tired already. But kind of doing this more of an update than anything. But yeah, I worked today. I worked for most of the day. It was shit. Work wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't like the worst it could be. Like, definitely could have been worse, but it wasn't ideal. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, we're just rushing through the story. I don't give a shit about fucking Biggs or Briggs or what the fuck his name is. Nope.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out
Yeah,
loud.
So,
Everyone knows
yeah,
Avalanche only
despite
cares
me
about
working a
saving
lot,
the planet.
I was actually able to finish editing my reality TV video, my 2020 in review video.
Just who do you think
Surprising,
you are?
as I was not expecting to finish that, but, yeah, I was able to.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
So I think like last night I got the I got through the first entry, and this morning before work I was able to actually get 9 through 4 done, which is a good amount of progress. Still wasn't even half the audio, but still. Then tonight I edited the rest, and I edited a good chunk out of the update because, you know, like I knew I rambled on for too long, and I decided to just like cut certain things, like because I kind of went in a spiel, like just explaining the channel. I decided to cut that part of it out and mostly just stick to like the things I was announcing. So yeah, video ended up being I think like a little bit under 28 minutes, with the ranking itself being about 22 minutes in that. Yeah, 27:52.
We should go.
Yeah, I got that upload. Pretty happy that I got that done today. So that way, now tomorrow I can get a head start to the global season ranking, edit some of that, and then in ideal world finish it on Monday. It's not gonna happen, but that would be the ideal world. More than likely we'll still finish it Wednesday, but probably just earlier on in Wednesday than expected, and then through that there might be a chance that we do finish all these videos by Christmas, but leash.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry. Our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom.
Yeah, the world building of this is really great, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that's most of the update, I think, right? Finish editing. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Again, probably not going to record much of this tonight.
The air fills with smog. And the
Wasn't really
flowers
feeling
die.
too great
Didn't leave and
coming
don't look
into it.
back.
And yeah, just probably not gonna do that much.
That's
Tomorrow I
what's
don't work
always
until a
worked for
bit
me.
later in the day though, so again,
Well, that's
probably will
all
get
well
some
and
time to
good.
work on the season ranking.
If
I
you
wouldn't
only
expect
offer
too
yourself.
much though.
But the folks down there
Like not enough to make
don't
a
have
dent
the
in terms
luxury
of like
choice,
total
you know?
amount of days. However, now looking back on it, the what if like so after the season ranking, I have 3 more videos to edit. I have the Dreamcasting early boots, Persona 5 video, and what if video. And like if I can finish like the season ranking by early Wednesday, I could edit the what if video too on Wednesday, and through that I would have the other 2 videos being edited within a day. I think that's possible. So it's again like I could technically get them done by Christmas if I really wanted to try. To be honest though, it's not really that important at the end of the day. There we go, chapter 3. Oh fuck, we were only 5 minutes. I could have finished the last episode then. Oh well. I thought chapter 3 didn't start until you actually got to the thing, but somehow.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Until you actually got to the bar.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Yeah, thank you for celebrating in the middle of the fucking thing.
Lower your voices, huh?
Again, it's so
People
dumb.
listening. Now get
Again,
some
I've been
on,
I've been
You've earned
thinking
it.
over the last day, and I
Just
was
be ready
even
for
like
the
considering
next
this last
mission,
night.
all right?
I think there's a chance this is my favorite game of the year. I think there's a chance. I still think The Last of Us Part 2 is number 1 as of right now, but I think there's a chance that this does
At
jump up.
Seventh Heaven.
Then again,
know
I will also be
where
replaying The
Tifa
Last of Us Part 2 before I make
Don't
my
keep her
final
waiting.
list, so
She'll worry.
my opinion might change from that replay as well. But I don't know, it's like the more and more I'm thinking about Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's like I really do adore the world building, the characters, the general premise of the story. It's a much more enjoyable, like it's a much more, I don't know if consumable is the right word, but like it's a narrative that like I feel like I'm more acclimated to re-experience more and more than The Last of Us, where well, The Last of Us Part 2. Where Last of Us Part 2 I feel like it's just a draining narrative, and while it's not necessarily a bad thing in the grand scheme of things, like I do feel like when it comes to my favorite game of the year, it's like that might take a little bit of a knock. We'll see though. Thank you, random guy who never shows up ever again.
Trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Something I did also, I think it came out yesterday or 2 days ago or something, but the newest chapter of One Piece came out, and that's chapter 999, so very close to 1,000. So I said, you know what? Let's actually read this one, because like usually I read like the notes of like what happens on each chapter, but I haven't actually read an actual chapter since the Reverie. But I've heard some pretty big stuff happen in this one, so I decided to read it, and it's really fucking great. Getting really just excited overall for that One Piece is like kind of reaching its end to a degree. Not really, but it's like I think it's within sight. Like I think it's within 5 years. I think One Piece is finally gonna end, and it's like it feels like we're reaching the end game of One Piece, which is really cool. There we go, Tifa.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel.
I still find it funny that this is still Tifa, like with a reduced breast size. It's like her breasts are fucking enormous. Yeah, it's like this is like they were originally fucking bigger. And like they made a point to say, hey, we reduce their breast size to make it more realistic. It's like, is it though? But yeah, I'm personally definitely Team Tifa over Aerith.
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Interesting to add the
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight.
At least that actually is a real girl, right? At least it's not like any other fucking game where it's like it's very clearly an adult that's acting as a little girl.
Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Fuck.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the channel. Yeah, so today obviously my Amazing Race video came out, and it, I don't know if bomb is the right word, because it's like, I was never expecting it to do that well, but I do think it underperformed to a degree. I was expecting it to do probably a few hundred better than my International Survivor video, and where my International Survivor video is currently at around 1,600 views, I was expecting this Amazing Race video to easily make 2,000. And for most of the day, it was actually trailing my International Survivor video, which is pretty bad. In the last, like, few, like, I think, like, last 20-30 minutes, it actually passed it. So it is number 5 on my last 10 videos now, but it's only up by, like, 20 views. I do think it will casually, like, not casually, I do think it will, whatever, it will slowly increase. Like, I do feel like it is a video that, just in general, is poised to perform well in the long run over the International Survivor season ranking. At least, actually, not in the long run, but in the short term. And at least in terms of, like, up until the next video release, which is actually only until Monday. But you get the point. I do think it'll stay at number 5, and I do think the gap will steadily increase.
There's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy.
Still, I would say this video probably underperformed for my expectations, but it's like, whatever. It's like, who really fucking cares anymore? Overall, the day, too, like, today, in terms of my total viewership, is pretty bad for a Saturday. I mean, again, it had a much weaker new video, so it's not that big of a surprise, but I believe, let's look this up, I believe today I got less views than I did on Wednesday. Actually, no, it's around the same. Yeah, so I got around the same amount of views today than I got on Wednesday as a whole, which is not particularly good. My new revenue is pretty good on Wednesday, so I mean, like, I guess it's worth it if the revenue's like still the same. That and also the watch time for the Amazing Race video is pretty good.
Good. You had me worried.
So, I don't know, overall it's like, it's whatever. The rest of the week, or rest of the year for my YouTube videos is now officially done, like the reality TV video done. And really, after I do the Sasuke video, I believe every video is done until the end of February, so that'll be cool. Well, I mean, with the exception of the Celebrity Circle video, which I don't know when that's coming, but
you're on the 2nd floor.
Whatever.
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Like, why even tell us that?
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late.
I forgot who'd that guy end up being. I remember we found out. I just don't even fucking remember anymore, though.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the
I
bar.
really
then.
can't wait though for part
Thanks
2 and
again
part
for
3.
everything. Sleep tight.
Like obviously, I already know the general direction of the story. But I've never played Final Fantasy VII for myself, and also considering like how much shit they added and are gonna add, I am really excited to see what happens with part 2 and part 3. And I mean, like, I'm assuming it's 3 parts. Like, for all I fucking know, they do more of it. But considering Midgard is around a third of the story, probably less to be honest. But
Guess it's time for
I would assume they're
introductions.
gonna do 3 parts. So I could be wrong on that. Oh wait, what? Oh, we're talking to the neighbor.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I think now that's everything I had to talk about. Subscriber-wise today was also pretty mediocre though.
Stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
Yeah, I would mention this already. Again, like in terms of subscribers, my overall subscriber growth is pretty. It has slowed down. I think probably will slow down for a while, especially like I think up until the
This is
next
his apartment.
big like.
He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy.
Like I think
The landlady
until
asked me to check on him now
the
and
next
then to
Big
make sure
Brother
he's
or
okay.
Survivor season,
Can I ask you
like
to do the
mainline
same?
one, I feel like we're more than likely gonna have a pretty mediocre channel growth for a while, but it is what it is, and I'm not really too worried, to be honest. Like again, the goal for next year is 10,000. I still think that's within reach. Though, like if the subscriber growth is what it currently is, the entire year, like which is this, like right now it's like barely above 200 subscribers a month, and if that stays in place for the rest of the year, then we're just gonna barely miss out on it. But I still think it's feasible. Like it's still definitely possible. I'm trying to think. Actually, I guess November wasn't as bad as I thought. It's really December so far has been kind of mediocre, but because I still got almost like 260 in November, which was bad considering I don't think I had a sub 300 in a very long time. Yeah, I'm looking back every month before that. Yeah, most months it's actually 400 to 500 with like a couple 300, like mid 300s. Yeah, going back to February was like barely 300. But yeah, I mean this entire year has been above 300 a month up until November, which was 260, and then this month it's poised to be even worse. I mean, looking at the month as a whole, this month, it's only like 115 so far, and we're over halfway through, so I mean, that's not good.
Well now.
Again, this month's been pretty bad in terms of subscriber growth, but
I'm Marl, your landlady.
again, like I do think once we start getting like Survivor seasons going, I think growth will increase. I think once I start doing some of these bigger videos too, I think that should help as well. I do kind of worry that I've kind of reached the audience I'm gonna get, but I think 10,000 is still a feasible goal, especially within the next year.
And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Again, beyond 10,000, like I don't
Good.
really see
Now
it
you'd best get a move on to Seventh Heaven.
being
She's got a head start on you, and
reasonable
then
to
some.
reach the next goal after that, but whatever. So I'm looking at, I guess, new sale at GameStop that is pretty much the same Black Friday sale. Yeah, their holiday sale started, which again, same deals pretty much. Again, Mortals Phoenix Rising $40, Mafia 30, Crash 4 for 30, a worse price for fucking Star Wars Squadrons. Let's see, Yakuza Like a Dragon for 40. How much did I buy it for? I bought it for 35, didn't I? So even then, that's cheaper. Tony Hawk for 30. That's not even that good. None of these are that good. Like, these prices aren't good. Like, I got these for cheaper. Whatever.
Probably afford a standing ticket in the Grand Circle.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to close everything in. Alright, but, yeah, I mean, yeah, I bought everything I want from 2020. It's like, unless, like, Crash drops down to, like, 15-20 bucks, which I don't think it will. I mean, like, again, her breasts are enormous. It is so funny to me that, like, this is the reduced breast size.
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the
Why is he, like,
egg smell.
moaning?
Honestly, they make us more money than this place.
Like,
and it's easy money, too. We bring new filters, collect the
I
old
never
ones,
noticed
and
that.
get paid.
This is ridiculous.
Give me a break.
Too much, we might go another episode. I feel like through this I've kind of woken
Which
up
is
a
why
bit.
no one will refuse to pay.
We'll see though.
What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
Yeah, I will say though, the only good thing about December so far, is, for my other channel, is that it's gonna be a fantastic month to compare to next month. Because I'm fully expecting January to be a very strong month for the channel. Not necessarily in terms of growth, but I feel like just the videos I have scheduled are videos that are poised to do well. First up, I got the Final Juror ranking. I have the casting Champions vs Contenders video or whatever, which I'm not expecting to do that well, but it's like, if it does like the 6,000-7,000, then I'm fine with that. Again, Final Juror ranking, I'm expecting to do very well. I don't want to get my expectations too high, but at easily 10,000, hopefully. In the long term, hopefully, like it reaches the 30 to 40s that the other big rankings do. Also got the Jeff Probst's Nightmare Season video, which I'm hoping also does well.
Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Like that's a video I would like to reach like the 10,000 view.
Nothing to tickle your fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Diva.
We'll see you around.
Then also I got the Big Brother What If video that month. I have the Dreamcasting Heroes vs. Villains. And then I also have the Australian Survivor retrospective. Or not Australian Survivor, Survivor Australian Outback retrospective.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
So I feel like all those videos are poised to do relatively well. So
Our next stop
those
is
are all pretty
Stargazer
strong.
Heights.
Plus,
Landladies
and then like there's I'm trying to think, what are the other videos? And then Big Brother Canada runner-up ranking, which even then that's not a bad video.
So be nice.
Really, like, and then even then the Sasuke 38 video, which I'm not expecting to do that well, even that like should get like at least 500 views or so. So really the only video in the entirety of next month that I don't intend on doing beyond a couple hundred views is the Hitman video, which even then, like, I think there's potential within that video to do better than some of my other reality TV videos. So I mean, or my other video game videos. So I mean, like, I think January is gonna be a really fucking good month.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit, big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
February is gonna be a bit more wonky, like because February is like a month where, as the way it's scheduled right now, is that there's a couple of videos I know are gonna bomb, but I really wanted to do them. So I got the Go Kaiju retrospective, I have the Catherine retrosspective.
Am I right?
Those aren't gonna do well. But then there's like some pretty big videos outside of that though. There's Big Brother Round ranking. There's
You
the
take care of yourself.
Global Survivor Winner ranking, which both of those I'm expecting to do well. Yeah, what are we at time-wise? Oh, we're still only at 25 minutes. Yeah, chapter 3 here should go by a lot quicker because I'm not going to do the side quests.
Been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Yeah, and then, I forgot what else comes that month. But anyway, like, it's a relatively strong month. I feel like March is, I mean, like, to be honest, from this point on, the goal is to have, months that I'm pretty confident about. Again, like, usually the fucking impromptu videos mess things up. And to be fair, Celebrity Circle, I don't know when that's gonna end. That could also be in January, which would probably end up bumping the Big Brother Canada video to February. Which actually that actually probably makes February a bit better, actually.
Pretty please.
So whatever, I mean, either way, obviously there's some wonkiness here, some things that could change, but...
Why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor?
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
I wonder, think there's any way they can make our guns a little bit lighter?
Wait, where is she? Wait, I'm fucking lost, aren't I? Where is she at? Oh wait, are we supposed to talk though? Wait.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you.
Oh.
Get on out of here.
Wait, where'd she go?
I wonder, think there's any way they can make our guns a little bit lighter?
I feel like an idiot right now. Where'd she go? Wait,
Chewed this one out once before. He was really upset about the trash.
wait, it's still in here. Did the game glitch? I'm so confused.
Could always ask the arms dealer's dad about it. Check out our selection. Speak with our friendly staff.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little...
It's the little noises that worry. Everybody does. We keep putting off...
Oh, up here. Okay. There we go. There she is.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Yeah, I think I'll go one more episode. Why not?
Lots of stuff, really. Top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say,
Yeah, we're not in a big rush here to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know
Like, I mean, the ideal is to finish it by Christmas.
Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
But again, it's not really a necessity.
We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example, what about want your sword. I can mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What, you some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on, at least let me show you how it's done.
It would feel weird though if this does end up being my #1 game of the year over Last of Us. Like upgrade weapons. Oh. I forgot this was a thing, if I'm being honest.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the
Okay,
difference.
cool. I still knocked my fucking headset off.
I'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Again, the animations are really funny. It's like they're a bit stilted in a way, but they're also like really charming in this, at the same time. Alright. So we're gonna end here. I will do another episode, why not? This is it, right? Why does this game take forever to save? Like, what the fuck did they do? Whatever. Is it 110? Holy shit, I didn't think it was that late. I guess it makes sense, though. But yeah, we'll continue on next episode. For now, thanks for watching.